guys, and welcome back to DIY and renovations with me, Meg Coates. Now today this video is going to be us renovating our living room. So we always knew we were going to renovate the living room in the new year. We just weren't sure if it was going to be so soon. Basically, my other half is obsessed with his gadgets and everything. So we've got a 65-inch television right here waiting to be put up. So it wouldn't have fit because we had the like the picture rails up here, and the fireplace was something that I hated. I don't think it was original. It looked like it was a 1970s addition to the home. Even if it was original, I know you're supposed to keep original features, but I feel like if it's your home and you don't like it, why would you keep it, okay? We have no desire to sell this house anytime soon. We want it to be our forever home. I want to be able to walk in here and love my fireplace. So, sorry, the reason I've got this croaky voice is because of the amount of dust in here yesterday. So, yeah, as you can see, we've taken we've began to take the fireplace off. We are going to do the remaining either tonight or tomorrow. We've taken the picture rails off. They were poorly made. They might have been original, but they weren't well made. 1940s this bungalow was built, and they weren't put together very well at all. So I feel like they didn't deserve being kept. Plus, I didn't like those either. They're a bit too chunky, a bit too big. I've got a vision for this house, and those two things, the fireplace and the picture rails, weren't in it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the fireplace wasn't original. It looked like a 1970s edition. It's going, and I think, yeah, what we might do is expose the whole chimney breast to be brick to try and save some money, because we don't actually have a budget at all for this room. We haven't got any money for this room. So everything's going to be what we've already got, what we can do, DIY. We've got plaster here already, so that's what we're going to try and do in here. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of an interesting one, mainly because we don't have any money and we don't know what the hell we're doing. But what we do have is a 65-inch TV. Let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we are in the process of ripping all of this out. So we're gonna rip this off here. I don't know if it was original, but it's very poorly built. So I'm not that keen on it. Like, you can see all like, it's not very good like craftsmanship. So if it is original, like, I do feel like, yes, you know, keep original features if they're good and you like them, but if you don't, then don't feel pressured to keep in things that you don't like. And I don't like this fireplace. I've messed it up already. You can see, I'll pop a little TikTok of my DIY fail over here now, where you can see that I do this. But yeah, so basically what this project is this room is massive, so it's gonna take us a while to renovate it completely. So tonight, we have got a new 65-inch television, and before we put it on the wall, we want to just sort out this area. So because it's such a big room, we are just going to focus on this wall. We're going to rip out the fireplace, we're going to rip these out up to about here, and then we're going to strip the wallpaper, give it a good old sand, fill in any sort of like gaps where the electrician didn't fill in, and yeah, basically give it a renovation. No, renovation? Give it a makeover. So yeah, we're gonna start testing now and trying to get these off. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so day 2 of updating our living room. Okay, so we managed to get the rest of the fireplace off, but it looks as though, because my hope was that we'd be able to just have the fireplace as it is, but it seems like when we pulled the fireplace off, a lot of bricks were inside the fireplace, and it does seem like they've collapsed from here. Which is really annoying. So then we've taken off the two sides, and we're not really sure what to do with this middle section because I'm afraid if we take it out, it's gonna ruin the Holmer number 3, and I don't want to remove the Holmer, so that is staying for now. I don't know, I want to keep this, but I want to get rid of this section, so not really sure what to do in terms of that, but this is where we are so far. So tomorrow is Six Nations, it's Wales v Ireland, so I will watch it, but I won't be drinking tomorrow, so I'm going to come home and I'm going to strip all the wallpaper from there and all the wallpaper from there. I'm hopefully not going to touch that, or well, I might do that because it's only a little bit, but I don't want to go too hard because I don't want to do the whole room like we are just doing this wall. I don't want to make such a mess that it ends up being just this wall. So yeah. So that's where we are at the moment with it. So yeah, tomorrow I am going to strip the wallpaper, and then I'm hopefully gonna like sand and wash the walls, get some filler and fill the walls in, and then hopefully hopefully is the strong word, by Sunday I'll be in a position to paint. So basically Alex wants it ready for Six Nations next Saturday, so Operation Get It Looking Okay for Saturday is on. So yeah. Okay, so sorry that I didn't actually film any of this actually happening, but I'm not really sure how interesting that is anyway, but it actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look by the end of today. So Alex has been demolishing the plaster on the chimney breast, sorry, and then I've taken all the wallpaper off here, here and here. I haven't touched that wall yet because I'm not doing that wall before. Basically, this project was to try and get it done before Saturday because of the Six Nations game. So that's that. This wall will be done in due course, perhaps, I don't know, probably before spring, but not before Saturday. So if I can do these walls successfully, then I think I'll just, yeah, carry on the trend of stripping it back, and I'm using this stuff called Gyprox Pro Mix Light, and it's really nice material, it's easy to work with, and I've just filled in all the picture frames up here. Yeah, see my shadow there, hello. So basically what I'll do now tomorrow is I will, once it's dry, all the Gyprox is dry, I will sand. So I've already sanded the walls with the Orbit sander, which made quite a bit of a mess. So once I've sanded, so yeah, I've already given it a good sand all over with the Orbit sander. It was a bit too powerful, I think. So tomorrow, once the Gyprox is all dry, I will get just like a bit of sandpaper and just, you know, lightly go over it and soften it. We've run out of Gyprox, well, we've got a little bit left. So I think what we're gonna do is go and buy some more. And then because I've already done one layer of Gyprox and it's been sanded, the second layer goes on so nicely. Like, I think you can kind of see it. So I filled in this chasing a long time ago with Gyprox, and I put another layer on today, and it just goes on so much nicer than when you're putting it straight onto like old mortar. So yeah, so the plan still kind of remains the same. We're gonna clean up this chimney breast, like try and get all the black mortar off. I think we're just gonna give it a good brush, then literally like get a bucket with soapy water and give it a good scrub and see what that does. And if that still doesn't work, we're gonna buy like a brush to go on the end of the power drill and just try and clean it up that way. And then I think we're gonna maybe do like a layer of whitewash. And then the 60-inch television will go up a bit, 65-inch, sorry. Bloody hell, 65-inch, oh my God, we definitely don't need that big. But anyway, 65-inch will go up there. And then still undecided about what will happen in this part here.
Okay, so I managed to convince him that it was the best idea to get rid of the centre, and literally it was just crumbling. So I'm so glad we did, because look at this now, it literally just crumbles away. So honestly, I'll show you now, it looks so much better without this middle section. Just before I show you the middle section, even though you can kind of see it there, just wanted to make an important point, which, like, now that I know it, I assume everyone knows it, but I didn't know this. When you've got bare plaster on the walls, you need to mist coat, because the plaster is so porous, it soaks up the water in the paint, and you are literally left with like flaking paint. So you've got to mix paint with 1 part water, 1 part paint, and get that on the plaster first so it can take the moisture out, the 50% moisture. And then you can go ahead, well, I do it twice, and then you can go ahead and paint over it. But yeah, there we go, the mist coat, you can see there.
Okay, update. I have painted that wall, mist coated these two. Alex has tried to have another go at cleaning the bricks. I think that's Hugo. It's definitely looking better. Just having a little taster to see what whitewashing will look like. I'm not sure if Alex is too keen on that, but I'm definitely not keeping just this colour. And I know so many people love like brick, but I've got like psychological distress with the colour red. From childhood, just hated the colour red. So anything with like a tiny bit of red in the house, I just don't like it. It sets off like, I just don't like red, guys. So I'm definitely going to be whitewashing this, whether he likes it or not. But yeah, so we've got, that's all white. I'm gonna paint this beige and this beige tonight. I've got beige 04 from Lick. I'm not sure how it's gonna look, because I'm not really a fan of feature walls. Hugo! So like, I reckon once I've done the beige here and the beige there, I'm gonna wanna do the beige every other wall. But I'm currently filling in the picture marks up here. So that's definitely not gonna be able to be beige tonight. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that before the deadline of Saturday, because this is meant to be done by Saturday so that we can watch the Six Nations. Obviously, I don't really give a shit about the Six Nations, excuse my French, but that's the task that we've given ourselves, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have to do a part 2 of this video, I think. So part 1 now, I'm gonna do beige here, and then part 2 will be sorting out the fireplace, trying to clean up this awful mess. Okay, so here we're at. I've dry procced all of that. So this is the product that I'm using. It's called Dry Proc Pro Mix Light. It's just really easy material to use. It's very, very user friendly for people like me who are definitely amateurs. It's very easy to sand. So these walls needed 3 coats. So I've had to put 1 on, sand it down, 2, sand it down, 3, sand it down. But it really does make a difference. And like, that massive tub was £47 from Wix. You're going to be paying hundreds and hundreds of pounds for plasterer, so I definitely think it's worth doing if you're looking to save some pounds. So where we are so far, that has been painted white, that has been whitewashed, that's been whitewashed, and the brick wall is the brick wall. We're still undecided what we want to do with it. Let me know in the comments what you would do, because I want to paint it all black, because I do like black. Obviously you can see through the little things there, black door, everything's black. And like the mortar's black, so I'm thinking like, go black. But anyway, other half wants to stay brick, but he's actually gone off it himself because it is so dirty and so hard. But I've obviously put a little patch of whitewash there, so hopefully we'll go with whitewash, I think. Well, you know, I'm telling him we're going with whitewash, lol. Right, so you can see my shadow there, that's really not helpful. And then, yeah, so I've just done the skirting boards. Oh my God, the skirting board's white. Just makes such a difference. And then, yeah, I need to do all around the window as well. But yeah, painted, whitewashed, oh God, I can't even speak.
painted, miscoat, don't know what's going on with this. So yeah, join me on Monday for the results, because this project was supposed to be by Saturday, so we'll let you know.